Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Let me go ahead and go full screen here real quick so I can see everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to today's stream. My name is Talesian, and today we're going to be doing day number 15 of the Farmers Faire. So it's going to get me not only the daily reward, but the third set of 5 days rewards, and then the overall 15-day rewards. And then after that, we'll see how we feel. We want to do some adventuring, we'll do some adventuring. If I want to play some Diablo 4, want to play some Path of Exile, want to play some Diablo 2, want to play something else, want to continue on, we'll figure it out there. But first things first, I have got to get that 15-day reward because I've been working hard on it. I've been spending a lot of time off hours trying to do it, and much to my partner's chagrin, but I've got it. So I wanted to go ahead and cash that in today. So let me get back to the game here. Let's go ahead and get myself on screen, and let's log in. So I hope everyone's doing okay today. It's been kind of a strange week for me. Went to see a movie on Wednesday I was not very thrilled about, but we can talk about that over stream. First things first, we need to get into game, and I want to make sure I've done some changes to my camera, so I want to make sure my camera's in a good place. So I got to adjust this real quick. Yeah, I got to adjust the camera a little bit. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's just do that right there like that. Lock that into place. Hold on one second. Ay caramba. Okay, there we go. So as you look on the calendar here, you can see that today is the 30th of August. Farmers Faire, we've had a few more days left in that. Filbert Fig, who is the new curator of all things cosmetic, has arrived, and we'll go check his goodies out. And anybody who's doing skirmishes, there's a plus 25% bonus in all skirmish marks because of the standard bonuses. And actually, real quick, I think they've gone ahead and changed it. Let me check LOTRO forums. I think they have changed over the store benefits. So let's go ahead and check the sales and promotions. Yep, August 29th, starting yesterday. Yeah, let's go ahead real quick, and we'll go ahead and look at this.
No. You let him bring it. Yep. Yes, that's not good.
This is your final weekend to get the Homestead and Harvest coffer. Go there and back again. 25% off of Milestone Skills, the Hurry Traveler and Returning Traveler, which I actually think I need one of those. Advanced Riding Chase, Rally Horns, now through September 5th. And the weekly coupon is a free Max and Morale Power Scroll number 5, which we will go ahead and cash in real quick. Go to LOTRO's store. The code is Beyond the Limit. And when you cash it in, bingo, there it is. Max Morale and Power Scrolls times 5. And right there they are. So we'll go ahead and throw that there. We'll lock that in place so I don't accidentally sell it. All right. So as you can see here in my up here, I've got 4 of 5 for the final completed. So we're going to work on that today. We're going to do that first. Also, there are 2 actually, let me throw this over here on the screen real quick. Well, not wrong. Let's try that again. There we go. There are also 2 new codes that I want to share with you really quick. Smog's Spoils, all one word. This is per account only. You get a green drake portrait frame and a golden drakeling pet, once per account, regardless of servers. And also is the coupon code Galadriel's Gift for the festive Azure Seed and Teal Fireworks Laden Steed. I haven't done any of those codes on this character. I'll probably do them later. I'm not going to do them now. But they are there and available for people should they wish them. All right. So first things first, as usual, when you're doing any sort of events, you want to come over here to Campanella Chub, and you want to get the Sunny Fair Day.
Stay and have some tea.
Because if you complete 10 events, you get the goodies. So one of the first things that I like to do, I like to just come over here out of people's way. And if you hit, is it Alt-J? Nope, Control-J. Yep, Control-J in order to get the instance finder. There is a Farmers Faire instance that I like to run through real quickly. It doesn't take long to do. But it does give you some good benefits. Festivity tokens as well as Farmers Faire tokens. And festivity tokens can be held over, and there's always stuff on every event. So we're going to go ahead and start the first event with the perfect picnic. What a grand day for a picnic. Mayor Will Whitfoot has decided to join you for a delicious feast upon his favorite hill in all the Shire.
That's never Molly.
If you wish to borrow old Penny here for your picnic, I see no problem with that. She's a good-natured thing and will trot right along if you're good to her. There are carrots up the ways to make a good traveling snack. Steer clear of cover, though, or she'll be all day about it. Do she as she stops and cools down to both the stream and the watering hole on the way? I want her hale and hearty tomorrow for apple picking. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's hotter than a Took's oven out here. What you and the mayor chose today for your outing is beyond me.
Right.
And here's the mayor.
Hello there.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to wonder where you'd gotten to. Oh, but I ought to say thank you for inviting me along all the same. Now we'd better get a move on. We have a ways to go, and none too swiftly either, if we stumble across many nosy folk along the way, and I should like to have finished eating before afternoon tea. As you can see, I've gathered us quite a spread. Now you help gather up and load these things onto the pony while I try to think of what's missing. I feel quite certain I'm forgetting something of great importance. I wonder what he's forgetting. Now, what was it that I forgot? So let's see. We'll go ahead and pick up some supplies. The gourd. The food sack. Basket of apples. Bottle of wine. And a small fruit sack. Okay, now we'll load. Let me get my speed going here. You carefully load up Fosco Farfield's pony with picnic things and are soon quite ready to set off for the picnic spot. Reach the stream to cool off or thwart chatty hobbits, but Penny must not succumb to the heat. Alrighty. So we're off to the picnic spot. Oh, what the heck is that? Sweltering heat. 'Tis sure hot out. Yeah, it looks that way. We'll go ahead and see if I can beat the heat. There we go. I beat the heat. Oh, there's one of those chatty hobbits we're going to have to encounter. It's hot everywhere, but here the air truly shimmers with it. Ah, good. Yeah, go gossip elsewhere. I don't have any time to waste for the chatty hobbit. Ah, and there's another one. Ah, this heat is troublesome. Good. Go gossip elsewhere. I've got to take care of this unbearable heat. There we go. Now, you saw that blue text earlier. One thing about LOTRO instances is there's always, and this happens for skirmishes too, there's always side events. There's actually 2 side events coming up, and I like to get Penny, because Penny will not leave until I activate the that counter there. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of both of these bonus encounters first, because you get extra rewards for doing them at the end. Now, the first one is down here in the village, and you should see it here shortly. There he is, right there. Heat wave. Now, they change every time. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're not. But there, I can beat the heat for now. This is a fairly easy instance because it's designed for low levels, and the festival instances, they really don't want to be very challenging. They just want you to have a little story to go along with things. So before, see, the heat must be getting to you, or was that something really ghastly up ahead? And I do know that up here, there he is Aberration, the second boss for the instance, because if you notice, you see he's got a skull there. But I think I could take him out. There we go. Now, there's always 3, and I'll show you where the third one is once I get to it. But we're going to go ahead now, and we're going to activate the first pillar, the first festival banner, which shows that I've completed the first stage of the event. And the refreshing drip in the stream was just the thing, and now Penny is ready to go. And now I want to look out for carrots. But, oh my, is that a mirage? There we go. Now, where are those carrots that Penny likes? Because I know that they're around here somewhere. Ah, nope, that's a squirrel. Don't want to feed Penny the squirrel. I want to feed her carrots. Ah, there's one of them right there. And if you notice here by quest icon, I need 8 of them. Oh, and there's another mirage up ahead. So we'll go and grab this carrot. And we'll come down here. And we'll pick them off from up here as I get within range.
Right, there's so many holes in his story. It's Swiss cheese.
There we go.
Anybody was you didn't tell them why you were going.
You didn't tell them
You were there.
So we'll go ahead and pick up some more of these carrots for Penny. We need 8 of them.
She says she didn't believe the messages.
And let's see, they're usually scattered all over this open field area here.
Don't know, but she says there are. Hey. I'm sorry, dude. There's so many holes in your story. Yeah, Jess made the right choice. I'm sorry she got knocked up by you. But... So we're getting carrots for Penny. There we go. Oh, Chris David. That's like.
or do what I did.
There must be a few over here on the other side. So we'll go ahead and grab these carrots real quick. Make her happy. Ah, there's one right there. I should probably go ahead and have one of my pets join me. I'll have Buster join me. There he is. Little Firefox Buster. Little cosmetic pet that I picked up as part of the Farmers Faire. And, because you can get cosmetic pets anywhere, and you can rename the cosmetic pets anyway. It's a /cpet rename command if you want to rename them. And as you can see, Penny has safely reached the watering hole, and I've got the 8 carrots for her. So activate the banner to start phase 2. The watering hole is giving you the strength to continue, but Penny looks hungry. But luckily, I have all the carrots, so we can just feed her those carrots. Penny is well-fed, rested, and ready for the final leg of the expedition. Off we go. Now here's the clover patches that I need to make sure are out of the way of Penny, or she's going to get stopped on them, and she'll stay stopped until she eats them. And she takes her sweet little ass time eating them. Yeah, it looks like I get some company up ahead, too.
Before $600 a month. I had to get
Now, she is going to get stopped here, but it's not going to be for long. But it'll give me a chance to go ahead and clear these out of the way, too. There we go. And we'll go ahead and clear off the clover patches, because if I don't clear them all off, she will stop at every single one, and I'll be sitting up there at the top waiting for her. So, because she likes her clover. All right. It looks like there's some more company up ahead. So we'll go ahead and get these out of the way. And now that third encounter that was mentioned is right over here. Something pesky lingers nearby, looking to ruin your picnic. And that doesn't look like Yogi Bear. Whatever it was. It was an ugly piece of shit. And here comes Penny. And this is the last climb up the hill. Oh. Looks like there's another... There we go. And here we go. This is the final. There it is. The best spot for a picnic in all the Shire. I mean, look at it.
You don't bet a high, Rosie.
I mean, this is a beautiful spot. Look at this.
Oh no, the woman who banged her best friend's husband.
So he spread out the blanket. So I'll go ahead. Somehow the provisions survived the heat, water, mirages, and the winding path up a road and hill in perfect condition. Quickly and hungrily, you laid the things out on the blanket Mayor Whitfoot has spread. Now, there are some hungry hobbits that are approaching that want to steal the picnic. I gotta slap them away. Oh no, I lost some food. There we go. Oh no, bugs. Oh yeah, I got the bugs. Don't let the rain ruin your picnic. Oh no. Oh, come on, come on. Thank you. Downpour. There we go. Looks like I still got some food left. So we can go ahead and activate the final banner and take reward from the picnic. And look at that. There's even a rainbow. The picnic has been saved, and the rain's even cooled things down and left us this lovely rainbow to enjoy our feast. Now, when you're at the feast, you want to make sure to hit the picnic basket, because that is where the festivity tokens are, and you get 5 of them. And then any of the foods, it doesn't matter which, will net you the 8 Farmers Faire tokens for completing the event. Now, that was a delicious feast and well worth the adventure. Perhaps we should go on a picnic again soon. And that is the Summer Fair instance done very quickly. And now we'll go ahead and do the other 9 events so that we can go ahead and get the reward. And I'm just going to rush through these really quick. We're covering crash kites. And over here, he wants us to fly some kites around Hobbiton. And we'll do the cooling off, where we got to take care of overheated patrons. We'll go ahead and grab the water jugs. I want to give them some water, of course. I want to take care of them. And we'll do defeating the heat.
And have some tea.
So we got to defeat heat waves. See, I don't see any heat waves, so we'll go ahead. We'll go over here. Now, we'll go ahead. These pagers could use some cool water, so I'm going to... Wait, no, wait, don't.
Yeah. Oops.
That's not how you cool patrons off, Shinchantra. Seriously. I swear I don't know how I'm still able to go to these events. I figured I would be thrown out by now. There's a crashed kite. Oh, there was one more I wanted to get. Since I'm still working in faction, I want to go ahead and do the Great Madlam Fishing Swap. Yes, it's 10 minutes, but it's a very worthwhile 10 minutes. So I still need to get 3 more heat waves. There's one. Got it. There's 4. I just need 1 more. And there's number 5. So we'll go ahead and turn this quest in.
Hello there.
And now we'll go out and we'll start getting the crashed kites, and we'll start flying the kites around Hobbiton. Oh, and there's some copper over there that I need for my jeweler, so we'll go ahead and grab that too. I mean, there's one to my left and there's one to my right, so it's not like it's out of the way. Yeah, it's just up this hill. And there we go. There's a summer kite. Okay, I fly kites. And I think there's a crashed one right there against that tree. And there's another one down here in Bag End. Right here.
Wow.
And now we'll look on the map real quick. There should be a kite down over here. Yep. Somebody must have been taking out one of the nastier heat waves there.
This started with we're in rain.
So now we'll rush right across the party tree area out this gate. And we'll go ahead and pick up a couple more of the overheated patrons. And we'll pick up another, at least 1 or 2 more flying kites, which I think are right over here. Or over here. Ah, over here. There's one.
That wasn't her job.
And there's some rowan branches, which I will definitely pick up.
It's not her job to make father in a good relationship.
And there's the other crashed kite. That should give me 4 of them, I do believe. 5 of them. Okay, that's good. I've flown 3 kites. There's 2 left, and I know where the other 2 are.
You don't. Yeah.
Now, this little funny kitty here, that icon there, that means that if you're doing another one of the Farmers Faire quests, that's one of the things that's going to stop you. So you have to avoid those. And that's the ice delivery quest.
My devil.
How can I fix it? The best bet is to hope 8%.
There's another crashed kite.
Yeah.
He's going to ignore it.
Was that the wrong one?
That should be number 6.
Oh no, today's is.
No.
What?
Yeah.
I cheated. I didn't know what to do it properly.
Now let me double check where the other crashed kites are. Right, there's one over this way. Ah, I forgot the one that's at the come on, up there you go. Yep, there's one of them that's up here at the hunter site. Because there's a if you're a hunter and you see these campsite fires that are all scattered all through the world, I don't know if I have it at this level. Doesn't look like I do. But once you get it here, this is a campfire that hunters may use to change their current campsite for the return to camp skill. So they're scattered all over the place. They're like bonus milestones that only hunters can use. I've already taken care of these patrons. So the other kite is down here. There it is. So we'll go ahead and hit that kite, and then we'll hit the other 2 patrons. And then I'm also going to go ahead and take care of my faction for the Mathams, because I'm working on getting my Matham faction together. There are a lot of things about this game that are interconnected. For instance, getting Matham faction will work toward another deed that I have that is a world-renowned deed, that there's like 12 or 13 factions that you need to be kindred with, all in area bore, and then you get a steed and a special title and such. And so I'm working on that as I go through.
He knows it. He knows it. Beautiful.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't stay there long enough. I got to do it again. Jeez. That's just embarrassing. There we go. All right, so real quick, let me...
Oh, that couldn't have anything to do with stress.
See which ones of these, because I've picked up some... See, bent claws. Nope. Broken daggers. Yeah, I can do broken daggers. Broken sword sheaths? No. Dirty ears. Dirty filth. Dirty wings. Light carapaces. Matted fur. Matted skins. So that's the only one I can do, and that's literally the only one I can do. Because bent daggers, I only have 24 of them, so. We'll just do this one then for now.
Hello?
Actually, I want to do the other one too. And I'm going to have to go over here, and I'm going to have to... We'll have to go someplace else to complete them, because there is a special... I have the tasks at hand. As you can see, I've completed 7 of them. So I need to complete 3 more.
Is there something I can do for you?
But I don't have anything more unless I start a whole bunch of... You know, if I go murder hobo, I won't be able to complete those tasks, so...
He's a Bengal.
But we'll go ahead and do the Great Matham Fishing Swap, because that will also work on my Matham faction. And I'm currently about a quarter of the way through Friend. So this will net me a whole bunch of extra faction. And yes, it is 10 minutes of time, and yes, I am fishing, but it is worth it. It's one of the best ways to get Matham faction, which is one of the it's harder to get. Matham faction is harder to get in most circumstances. Let me go ahead and move this down here. I don't want to lose the blade. So let's go over here. Time to fish for Mathams. We'll pick this spot here. And for the next 10 minutes, we're going to be doing fishing. Because each Matham that I fish, and I just got one, is worth 30 faction points. If I can get a well cared for fat Matham, I think it's 700. So getting a few of those would be very, very nice right now. Now, even though I'm going to be completing the 15 days today, I will still probably come back once, and do the Matham fishing over the weekend on my own. Just because, like I said, it's one of the better ways to get Matham faction. And Matham faction you need in order to get the world-renowned title. And I mean, I still do other things. I still do questing and so forth in order to get faction. But this is one of the best ways to do it. So I want to go ahead and try to do it. It's the easiest too. I've gotten a couple thousand faction points just from fishing. As long as you don't pick up any weeds.
Screenshot that, see.
So hopefully I can get more Mathams and fewer weeds, and that would be very, very nice right now. Yeah. And I'd like to get some well cared for, well kept Mathams too, because those are always nice to get. There are a couple other fishing quests. Oh, excuse me. There are a couple other fishing quests I like to do. One of them is definitely RNG related, so I usually don't do it when I'm trying to get things done because it's frustrating. But there are several other fishing events, and there's some fine things around the fishing pools and stuff. And also, you can increase your fishing skill. Even here in the Shire, I've already got a fishing skill of 68, and that's starting from 0 15 days ago when I was working on this quest, both on camera and off camera. So, I mean, it is still possible. I mean, if I can get 70, 75, that's not bad. Now, I have not started birding yet. Something else I'll start with off camera and then move on camera as we go. Just because it's a mechanic I need to learn. I have never done birding before, and I don't want to sit here and try to figure it out and waste camera time. Though some people will say this is a waste of camera time, I don't see it as such. Because, fishing's a nice laid-back sport. It's a nice hobby. And like I said, I'm making Matham, so I'm getting faction. So... And I do appreciate everyone being here with me and sharing the stream.
I would cheat. Oh, is that real? What? I'm like, is that real?
Oh, that's good.
I come over and
69, dude. And as you can see, there's one of the well-kept Mathams. Those are worth 700 factions. So if I can try to catch one or two more of those, that's a huge jump right there. And as you can see, I mean, I'm 6,000 of 25 of the friend status. So anytime I can get well-kept Mathams, you know, I'll definitely happy about that, because that just makes it easier for me to try to get my faction caught up. Got about $1 and some change left here, so we're almost done. Unfortunately, I picked up a lot of weeds this time. I mean, it's a couple extra copper, but it's no faction, so it doesn't really help me very much. I'd much rather get the Mathams and the faction than I would the weeds any day of the week. This will probably be the last one. There might be one more cast after this. Yeah, I think we have one more cast in.
I like it.
20 seconds left. You have to finish, I think you have to finish before the timer runs out. I don't think, yeah, if this thing goes past it, I don't think I'll get the credit for the math fishing, but I'll get whatever I would normally get. And there are a few things that are worth getting. Oh, one. I don't think I got it. We'll see. Yep, I got a minnow. So we ended up picking up, by the way, if you've got multiple items that you want to use for faction, if you hold down the Alt key and you left click, or right click, see, I can now use all 10 of them at one time. And there's 300 faction, and there's another 700 for 1,000. So I picked up 1,000 faction today. That's not bad. And we'll go ahead and sell these off. All right, so now that we've picked this up, let's get that set up. Get my bar back the way it was. Let's mount up on my horse. And we'll head over to Bywater, where we'll go ahead and do the rest of the events. Because I've got 3 completed, and then I have 3 more in reserve. So I've got 6, so I need to complete 4 more. So what I usually do for these is I usually do 3 or 4 Daisy Sandymans, because they're usually very fast.
Hi there. You give me a moment.
Like the first one I will probably do will be the apple cart.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And I'll just go pick an apple cart, and I just hit U, and I'll use it as fast as I can. And I just need 3 red apples. Looks like we're getting a bunch of wormies. Yep, there's a red 4. There's a red 5. And there's a red 6. So now I can turn in the apples to Daisy. And that's a task done.
It's been a foul day, it has.
Then I'll come over here, and this is the nice thing about the one of the add-ons that I use. It's Festival Buddy 2. What it is you'll get a list from this vendor, and the list is set every time. It doesn't randomize. But if you'll notice, right over here is the vendor's list, and it shows me what to get. So for instance, I can go over here to the cabbage, and she wants a large cabbage, so I can just pick one of the large cabbages. She doesn't want an apple, so I can skip the apples. She wants bacon, and that meat is to the right, so we'll grab this meat. Brown bread, which is to the left. A white onion, which is over here and to the left. And then some sharp cheese, which is on the right. No, Buster, don't eat the cheese. And then I bring the goods to Daisy Sandeman, and I get credit for the task.
Cannot a body be left alone?
And it's a lot easier than trying to read it and read all the notes and try to figure it out. Like here, there's another vendor task. So this guy here has a vendor task. Collect the ingredients on the market list. You see, and it's in this case it's an odd order. You need she asked for the onion, then the apple, then the bread, then the cabbage, and then the meat, and then the cheese. But the way they have it here, I could just go right around and order one loop around, and I get everything. Like for instance, oh, there we go. Like no cabbage, but we'll go over here and we'll grab one of the green apples. Does not want any meat. Wants some white bread, which is on the right. A white onion, which is over here on the left. And some sharp cheese, which is on the right. And there are the goods. We'll bring those to Daisy. And that's another task completed, just like that. And I've got seven tasks completed, 8, 9, and 10. So at this point, we can head back to the party tree. But I'm going to make a side trip first. I want to turn in some more. I want to go ahead and get the tasks at hand first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick port to Gondaman. Is it Gondaman? Great Hall. Yep, Gondaman and Ered Luin first. So we're going to take a side trip to Ered Luin because I want to turn in my other 3 tasks. Because once a week, whenever you get the tasks at hand option for completing tasks, the reward is a universal optional crafting component. This universal optional crafting ingredient guarantees a critical success. So if there's a certain crafting gear, which let me show you real quick here. For instance, let's say I was making some armor for myself. Since I'm level 22, let's say I was working on level 22 medium armor, and I wanted the sturdy leather armor. And there's 3 different options, by the way. You can see that here. There's an armor of dwarf make, and there's elven. So let's say I wanted the elven one because it's probably agility related. And you see, it's a huge increase. It's 6 armor.
That's what it means.
It's 6 armor over what I've got right now, as well as physical mastery rating. But once I get, and I need to get mastery level, but once I get mastery level, I can turn around then and use that universal optional crafting component. So we'll drop down 1 level because I already have it. See, I was going to make the leather armor, but if I want to get this thick leather armor, which is better, the base leather armor only has 54, 64, and 22. But if you go down to thick, it's 61, 74, and 30. So it has more benefit. So, and you can, there's always a physical component that you can get from harvesting, and using that increases your chance by 45%. So I have 70% chance of critical. But if I use one of the optional universal crafting components, the chance is automatically 100%. So it's very important to get those if you really absolutely want to make sure that you get the optional critical success. You really want to collect these universal optional crafting ingredients. And one of the best ways to get them is by doing these tasks. I think it's once or twice a week you can get tasks that will go ahead and do that. Plus, of course, the faction. Let me go ahead and load up my... let me go ahead and load up, yep, task item carry-all. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Broken daggers. I don't have enough. Broken sword sheets. I don't have enough. Dirty filth. Don't have enough. Dirty wings. Don't have enough. Dull beaks. Don't have enough. Light carapaces. Don't have enough. Matted feathers. Don't have enough. Matted furs. Matted skins. Squishy goo. I don't have enough. That's terrible. All right. Well, that was a wasted trip. The other thing I can do real quick is we can go over to the stable master. I think I can get the fast. Nope, I don't have the fast travel, so we'll just port because I'm not going to waste time here. So we can go ahead and port. Well, no, I can't port. So I guess we will take it. So we'll head to Thorin's Gate real quick, and then we'll go ahead and see about because they usually have better options because they usually cover more levels. So I've been probably farming in instead of the 1 to 10 zone, the 10 to 20 zone. So there are some more tasks that I can get, and I can turn them in. And we'll go ahead and spin out a little bit. We'll take the beautiful view. And by the way, I'm still technically manning the market. I'm going to get the credit for it anyway, even if it fills out. But I've already got all my tasks completed at this point. This is just a bonus that I'm trying to complete, trying to get some extra faction and such. And the universal optional ingredient, which I mentioned before.
But that doesn't mean that Apple would be by you. By if you let them do this, Apple that's Walmart and Amazon, they'll all be. Don't think that they aren't watching. They're just getting on these things. But it's like Disney's going to do it.
All right, so let's see now. Tasks.
It got locked out.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think it's up here. I think the task vendor is up here. Let me check real quick on the map.
That's the thing that angers
Yeah, it might be in Thorns Hall.
The people have been doing business for 81 years. It was family. And they
But yes, making sure to get those get completed for faction and tasks and stuff is kind of important.
Yeah, we're 80 years ago.
yes, that should have been.
As soon as I can find out where the task vendor is he over here? No, that's the skirmish people.
Yeah, but that's the.
So it must be inside.
But that's unfortunately that's what we go from.
All right, where are you? There we go. Yep. Actually, that is it. That is it. So I'm not going to be able to complete any more tasks right now unless I go fight some stuff. So we'll have to. We will go ahead then and turn in. So we'll return to Bree real quick. We'll take the thing to the party tree. We'll go ahead and turn these tasks in, and then I guess we're going to have to go and kill some stuff.
So they changed it to the running of the family.
So we'll go over here to Tansy. We'll turn off cooling off.
No. He used the slaughter.
Go over here to Harold. Turn in this. Go to Melliot and no, not Melliot. Where's the other one? Oh, there she is.
Good day.
Something evil is lurking around the Buckleberry Ferry. Where the fuck is the Buckleberry Ferry? River brandy wine from the Shire to Buckland? Oh crap, that's not that far away from here. I might be able to make that. Alright. I might be able to make that. Do I still have time on a port? I do have time on a port. Let's see what I can do. Actually, hold on. Let me check the map real quick. There's a Brandywine Fibber. It's got to be right there. Yeah, the fastest way I'm going to have to get there is going to be a port. So we'll have to go to Mickle Delving first. And there we go. We've just completed 10 of them. So we'll go turn those in a bit. Let me go see if I can find out what's going on at Buckleberry Ferry, if I can get there in time. Looks like a bunch of people are heading over there, too.
She was.
Hello there.
Stock. We'll head to stock and then run. Luckily, this is a fast travel here. See, I'm going to follow the crowd.
What do you need?
Swift travel to Buckland. Dismount. Hop up on my horse. And follow the crowds. Because all I do is follow the crowds. Uh-oh, something happened. Something happened. Let's mount up real quick. Here's the Buckleberry Ferry. Where the hell is it? Nothing here. Here's the crowd. Let's see if we can find what's going on. Nothing on my tracker. See, this is the only problem with these big events. Look at all these people here. And as you can see, we're layered. So I don't know if I'm even going to be on the layer for the Nazgul, which means this whole trip may have been a waste. So I don't know. Transfer to the same layer. The layer you're trying to transfer to is full. Preparing to travel. Okay, so I got onto the layer, so now we'll see what happens. Reduced awareness. Oh, hell. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, the Grim Southron. Yeah, look, I mean, you can tell by my screen here and stuff that this is not going to be something I can normally do. I just don't have the capability of it, and I should have gone ahead and transferred down my graphics, but I don't have time to do it now. I'd lose everything, so.
So he's sued by 3 different companies for everything he owns. So he has everything he owns 3 times as much. Yeah.
Now you can sort of barely make him out right there. I think I just got ported.
27. That's all.
Mortal Dread 1. The Mark of the Grim Southron. A strange pall has fallen upon the world. You often catch it. +1 Dread. Mortal Dread 1. Shadow Mitigation.
Nice.
So I think I'm out of the fight. Remember, once you get Porter Power, you don't need to go back to get credit. Okay. So at this point, we'll need to just kind of wait and see what happens. A strange pall has fallen upon the world, and you often catch yourself glancing at furtive motion in every shadow as if you are being drawn into an unseen realm. +1 Dread, duration for 30 minutes. So I think that's the port that I need. Oh yeah, it ported me all the way to Angmar. Holy crap. Holy crap on a stick. Oh, there's a task board. I don't think it's a task board I can use. Nope. So. All right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, yes. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the Grim Wraiths, one of the 9 Nazguls that supposedly appear during the course of the game. Unfortunately, however, it popped me over to a level 50 zone, so obviously there's nothing I can do here. But I just basically need to kind of wait a bit for the thing to finish.
It's aggressive.
So, yeah. That's kind of fun. Let me take a minute here, and I can go ahead and finish it. You know, I can go ahead and put these where I need to put them. Put my fellowship mini panels around where they're not going to cause any trouble. I guess right there is fine. That'll work. So that is that. If you report it out, do you still get credit? Yes. So hopefully once I get rid of it, I'll get credit. I'm just going to kind of stay back a bit and wait. See what happens. There we go. Clean up my panels real quick. Yeah. It was pretty bad for as long as I was there. So, all right, well, I obviously can't go back, but what I can do is I can go ahead now and port back to Bree, or in this case, Mickle Delving. Because there's not much more I can do there, so there's no sense in sticking around. So we'll go ahead. I'll stay in the group for now. You still get credit for 20 or 30 minutes. So we'll go back to the party tree. We'll go ahead and turn in
Oh, wow, yeah.
because I can go ahead now and talk to Campanella Chubb. A sunny, fair day.
How do you do?
First things first, you get the daily, and every day you complete a Farmers Faire task, you get all 10 tokens. Then, I completed the Fun at Fair final, which is the last 5 days of the event. And for that, I get 600 Figments of Fender, a scrap of an Essence Reclamation Scroll, another Universal Optional Crafting Achievement, and 1,000 Virtue Experience. Did that max me out? Nope. Oh. And now I get the Salutation to Fair Days, which is the final, the quest for completing all 15 days of the fair event.
Hello there.
Goodness, you've certainly given it your all this year. Thanks to all your hard work, the festival went off without a hitch. I hope to see you next year when I have a whole new set of gifts ready for you. In this case, I get 500 additional Figments of Splendor, another scrap of an Essence Reclamation Scroll, 15 more Farmers Faire tokens, another Universal Optional Crafting Ingredient, and an Incomparable Tracery token. That will be very, very important for for LIs in the next expansion. So now if I open up my wallet, you see I've got 3,300 Figments of Splendor and 1,050 Motes of Enchantment. I've got 15 festivity tokens that I've picked up. 198 Tattered Shadows, by the way, as an aside. I've got 63 universal ingredient packs, and I've got 311 Farmers Faire tokens. So that is the end of the Farmers Faire. I still need to complete 3 tasks at hand. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to go on a shooting spree for a little while. We're going to mount up my horse. And we're going to go...
Sounds like you'd have a liver pudding. Definitely a shaggy deal.
We're going to stay away from over there, of course. Since we're over here by the hill, we're going to stay away from stock. But we're going to go over here toward Brockenborings. And we're going to just... I need to start picking up mobs real quick so that I can go ahead and get components so that I can turn around and do some of the quests. Like that one right there. He had nothing. So I'd like to try to complete these 3 quests so I can get that bonus offhand, get that universal optional crafting ingredient, because it's always, if you can get those, that makes life so much easier for you when you're trying to craft stuff for yourself or for alts.
What do you think, Becky? Yep.
And I can pick up the Goblin Slayer deed. We'll go ahead and add that to the tracker for now. Defeat goblins in the Shire lands.
Oh God, you're ugly, lady.
So yeah, we're going to... I mean, I can defeat goblins in the Shire.
Wow.
There we go. One of the 9 has fallen in battle. I don't know if I received the Morgul coin or not. I may not have received the Morgul coin because I may have been too low level. No, I did not receive it. Oh well. It was still something I wanted to try. So
Good job. She did comb over. It was really good.
all right. Shame I didn't get the shame I did not get the Morgul coin. I was hoping to get the Morgul coin.
I don't know, do you?
You want 25 minutes of that stuff?
I mean, sure.
Okay, and that's also why I wasn't getting anything. Because I was in the raid, so I wasn't getting any drops. I was getting credit for the kill, though, which is good. So yeah, we're, like I said, right now I'm just trying to go ahead and... I think there's also a defeat spiders too. There's also a spider slayer. We'll add that to tracker also. Defeat spiders in the Shire, defeat goblins in the Shire.
Yep.
Two cars, one track.
Which is why I can't park where you park.
So hopefully we can. What's this down here? Ooh.
You know when you visit work a couple times? Yeah. Where you park?
Ah, I'm down at Scary.
I don't have a backup camera.
Yeah.
I cannot see.
Very scary. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of spiders down here, so I know I can defeat the spiders in the Shire down here. So, and there's cocoons and other things like that that I can pick up.
Oh, angle.
So I don't have backup camera. I cannot see when
It looks like somebody else has already cleared it. Oh, they left me the rich copper deposit, though. That was nice of them. So that's good. Another one's available. The tombs of Imli and Belchaloth. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. I'm obviously too low level since I did not get the Morgul coin. So even though I know I did damage him, I can go back to my combat and scroll it back up. Oh no, I didn't damage him. I did. Scored a hit with a barbed arrow on the Grim Southern for 9 common damage to morale. So I did damage him. That's nice to know. So it's good to know that I was able to damage him.
Yeah. But the assholes. You look at the reviews. You could kind of assume you're probably a
And there's the Spider Slayer.
Right? You're not winning that argument.
So that was worth, 5 LOTRO points? Yep. And there's the Advanced, which is only 40 more. Which we can go in here and get. And plus this is also getting me, if you look at my general, it's getting me like carapaces and squishy goos and things like that, which are crafting or task mats. So I'll be able to go ahead and do the tasks. So we'll go ahead and pick up some faction real quick and then pick up some tasks.
Oh, I see.
My fault.
And that already got me to 13 to 40, just that little run right there. So we're making progress.
Yep, just right on Red Street. Didn't see a stop sign.
So let's see here.
It wasn't water. It was from a drunk person.
Blackened filth, blackened goose.
If you didn't say anything, I would have been.
Let me see. I can't zoom out that map more. I mean, I've already got 17 to 40 spiders, so we're doing pretty good as far as the spiders are concerned. Let's go down this way. Dead end. 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 Hopefully we'll be able to get some more here soon. We'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll just go ahead and finish up this. This should take me out. Yep. Oh, we'll grab the copper deposit at least. And that already puts me at 22 of 40, so this is going fairly quick. And I'm picking up all of these low-level task mats, so that's a good help there. And I've looted a few cocoons, and looted a few... heck, there's another cocoon right there.
They're really
They're both hurting.
And that takes me up to 25. And there's 26. And 27.
But still, I would not turn in all things.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because if
Ooh, gray rock salt, crude brimstone, and copper ore. Nice. That will definitely help my jeweler. Let's see here. I only need 7 more. We'll just go ahead and get them here, and then we'll go ahead and turn in those 3 tasks. And then, I don't know what we'll do. We'll figure it out at that point.
trying to get past all the crap. Hi, how you doing? Hi.
See, I've got 5 more. There's 4.
Is that on the road or the store? Exactly.
There's 3.
Kind of debating whether I want to get 2.
And actually, I would rather, since I did all the fishing and stuff on the Mathams, I'd rather go ahead and turn this into Gondoman and Ered Luin. So I'm going to go ahead and travel. There's another place, and I'll show it to you real quick once I go ahead and get this finished off here. There's a better place actually for getting factions. And that's probably where I should have gone first. I just remembered it. And bingo, there it is. So there's the spider deeds. Deed completed, advanced spider slayer. Yeah, I did get 700 faction with the Matham Society, so that helps. And with my Matham Society faction up to 8,200. And it gives me slayers of the Shires. I got to slay brigands, goblins, harvest flies, slugs, spiders, and wolves. And that's a 900 point increase if you get them all done. And 10 LOTRO points. Okay, so now let me show you that other place. If you're looking for factions, and you've got, like I said, you've got one of the task carry-alls like I've got here. I've got a large task item carry-all. And as you can see, it's pretty full. You know, I picked up a whole bunch of mossy carapaces now. Picked up a whole bunch of dirty filth. See, I've got 42 dirty filth. So I got enough that I can turn around and turn in a whole bunch of these. So the best, honestly, the best place to do it, if you're going to do it anywhere, it's going to be back at your home. Once you get a house. So let me go ahead and load up. Let me go ahead and do my personal travel, which, by the way, we're currently using the personal travel as our temporary guild hall, kinship hall, because I have a kinship that's on the server, the Knights of the Third Age, and I'm always looking for more people so that we can get together and start doing instances and start doing quests and stuff for people. It's called Knights of the Third Age. I'm already lifespan 5. This is the temporary guild hall that I have. Like I said, it's only temporary. But come on in. Let's take a look around. One of the nice things we have in our guild is a premium ingredient plate. Every 22 hours, you can use it for 6 universal ingredient packs. And we've got a chest for storage. Right now it's almost full, but we can add some more space to it. Also got a map of the, once we're ready, we've got the Ward of the Three Peaks map table. And we're starting to decorate it a little bit. But there's a specific place that you go to when you're in the homestead areas that you want to go to in order to get oh, that was weird. What you want to do is you want to go to the center of the homestead. First off, there's the VIP quest over here, which I do need to do for today. This gets you, this is the daily quest you can do. It's good for 14 days, but it gets you the buff That's good for 14 days, and the subscriber services jug. And the jug gives you a shop anywhere in the world. It opens your vault anywhere in the world, your shared storage, wardrobe, or auction house anywhere in the world. All you have to do is right-click it and use it. It's one of the advantages of being VIP. And once you get a home, you want to come over here. And this is where the task collection boxes are. And the task... Go get off my horse so you can see real quick. But they're broken up by level. Like, for instance, they're Cardinal tasks, Matham tasks, Men of Bree tasks, and Thorn Hall tasks. 21 to 30, Eglaine, and there's some Thorn Hall tasks too. Cardinal, Eglaine, and Thorn Hall, 21 to 30. And of course, as you do more, you get more experience and so forth. So we'll go ahead now. I'll open up my task carry-all so I can see what we've got. And we'll start with the 21 to 30. And I want to do Thorns Hall. So course. I've got course skin, so I can do a course skin. Jagged beaks. No, can't do jagged beaks. You need 10 of them. Large wings. I can do large wings. So we'll grab the large wings. Ruffled feathers. No. Tough sword sheaths. I can do tough sword sheaths. And I think that's the 10 that I need. So then once you get your tasks, go down here and you turn them in.
Right? So when you come out of work,
and there we go. That gets me the 10 tasks completed, and it gets me the universal optional crafting ingredient, which is very, very important to get. Because if you open up your crafting, it goes into your crafting carry-all. That's the task item. If you go into your crafting carry-all, that's where they're stored. And
more than once.
Let's see, where's the universal? There it is. See, I already got 8 of them. And like I said, I've been working on it and trying to get them as much as I can while I've been questing, while I've been adventuring, while I've been doing tasks and so forth. So, but let's go ahead and do this. Let's open up the shared storage because that's where all the LI stuff goes. And there's a woodworker scroll, which we'll just go ahead and open. There's a tailor scroll, which I may already have. You already know that one, so we'll just get rid of it. And that's a trophy. And that's a trophy. So we can go ahead and sell all this stuff.
Dump truck cut across the button.
Dump the wormy apples, which are not worth anything. But right there, that's the best way if you're going to do tasks, because you've got access to every task all the way up to 150.
What?
So if you've got the collections, because sometimes you can get stuff in one zone which will work for multiple zones.
I like
Oh, excuse me. That's usually the best way to do things. So I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple-minute break. And I will be back in a few minutes, and then we will figure out where we're going and what we're doing next. Because I am now done Farmers Faire, thank God. I mean, I'm glad I was able to do it, but I need a break. So we're going to take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes.
A little while later.
Okay, so I am back. Let's get that back on. Let's get that off. Hello, everybody. So now, let's see. Let's get rid of this. And let me go back to my questing. The epic. I don't need to worry about the festival.
No.
I was doing some stuff in North Downs. There's the Ballad of Bingo Boffin. And I'll worry about that in a bit, because I can't do those instances yet. I don't know why they gave it to me so soon. But,
Pleased to meet you. Hope you get my name.
There are scaling instances that I need to do. Airbar's Peak, Seed of the Great Goblin, and Webs of the Scutterdales, and I can't do any of them yet because they would show up here. So I will have to that one will have to just sit for a while. I will get it done eventually. But those are the quests I have, and this is the one I'm ready to turn in, and that's in Trestlebridge. And I think I already have a port to Trestlebridge right here. So that's Trollshaws. There's Trestlebridge right there in the North Downs. So we'll go ahead and head there real quick, and we'll turn in that quest. And we'll see what's going on. So
it becomes
I don't know if you can help me.
and we'll go ahead and take that quest too. I've started to do some of these off camera. It's not necessarily part of the book or anything like that. It was just a side quest stuff that I was doing while I was waiting for quests to open up. And plus there's also mats and stuff that I can get here. So we need to head... let's set that as the quest guide focus because he's over here. And it's only 300 meters away. Oh. Grab the branches and grab the raspberries for my farmer. And cook.
Yeah. Oh, it's terrifying to see the raspberries.
And that's stuff for me.
Yeah, you don't see that though. You only see the...
Yeah, you can see the dried out shell.
That's next level.
Coarse skin. We were talking about that as one of the things that I could have turned in for faction. So
That's a lot. Yes,
we'll go ahead and take care of that now. And we'll head to the Tarkib camp and take care of the... And I do need to defeat orcs here in the North Downs because that's... Defeating orcs in the North Downs is also for a deed. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do up here.
They're all over the city. Oh, is that the thing that's some controlled light?
Yeah, probably.
There we go. Grab these ash branches real quick. Still have another 130 meters to go to find the half-orc schemer. So he's in that area up there. So we'll go ahead and clear out a few of these mobs while I'm heading that way, like that one right there, and that one right there.
$10.
Even better slide.
$10.
And I'm also, if you noticed, I'm running with my Stone of the Tortoise in play. I'm not gaining any experience right now, and that's fine. It's not like anything here is going to really be much of a problem, even if but we'll go ahead and use these just in case.
That's a purse.
Yeah, it's a purse. Yeah.
So you can
do that, you put this way,
Bingo, that's what I was waiting for. Shadowy Wraith.
These are fun.
Oh yeah, that's a pattern
stamp
stamp.
for favors.
Oh wait.
Favors.
Bingo. Always nice when you can take care of some of that.
It says Jesus.
Yeah, flip it over. That was Jesus.
Now, where is that SOB? He's
Jesus, can't you see?
over here.
Yeah.
Very licensed.
That's for somebody to take. It's a Ouija board for somebody to take.
A sovereign citizen of the land.
Ah, he's the half-orc that planted the powder.
Yep.
That was the last one. Yes, Jesus was the last one.
Defeated Lugbus. All right, so now we want to head over that way. Go ahead and cut off a few more of these orcs.
Oh.
Please stop destroying the jets in your time.
And we'll go ahead and head over now and see what we can do to take care of this other quest. So we want to felling trees, talk to Maddie Woodruff. And of course, picking up mats and stuff is always a good thing.
Oh no.
It's magic. It's magic. But it's turned it together. Nessie.
Yeah.
Baby Nessie.
Yeah. Fly fart. Fly fart got hammered. Fly fart. Fly fart got hammered. It's in the.
Ooh, more Stalker Scavenger.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
Okay, I'll take that.
Oh yeah, that's.
Do not.
I mean, as you can see, I'm getting supplies in both the task item and the crafting carry-all with each one of my kills. So that's a good thing.
Maybe a mother. Maybe.
Because I actually need to make level 22 armor, but I need the mats for it. Now, I could use those ingredient packs, but I mean, since I've got to farm this stuff anyway, I've got to get it. And some of the stuff is faction, some of the stuff gives me tasks. I might as well just go ahead and farm it. See, right there was ruffled feathers that I could use for another task. So right now, there's some ash branches too. We'll grab those. So we'll go ahead and grab these real quick, and then we'll go ahead and see. We're getting close. We're 100 meters away, so it's right up there. So we'll see what she has to say. There we go. Noel Tobbit and Maddie Woodruff. So, Elsie sent you? Well, I'm glad for it. Well, we did run afoul of the orcs. Fortunate to have escaped their lives, we are. But our cart here, well, it didn't get off quite so well, as you can see. No matter how many trees we fell, if we don't have our cart fixed, we can't bring it back to Trestle Bridge.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
If we don't get a wheel for this cart, this lumber ain't going anywhere. I'd send you to Trestle Bridge, but I doubt they have anything to spare. Every little bit there is precious. But there's some hope yet. See, there were some farmers escaping from Trestle Bridge, and their wagons got overrun by them orcs. Well, their supplies are stolen, their carts broke up, but there might be a wheel from one of those carts that we can salvage. I don't think they dragged the cart in the Nan-Wathrans. I think you'll find the remains of them carts in that orc camp straight east of here. If we're going to find a wheel to salvage, it'll be there, I'd wager. Okay, so we'll collect the cart wheel. And I've also completed 15 quests in the North Downs. So I can go ahead and complete that deed, which gives me 10 LOTRO points, 2,000 virtue experience, and increased reputation with the Rangers of Estliden, which is one of those factions that you need for the world-renowned feat. And there's the new deed bestowed. And 10 more LOTRO points. Okay, so due east, probably right over here. Yep, probably right there. So we'll go ahead and start clearing this stuff out. There's the cartwheel, but I want to take out some of these raiders too.
Andy, how was the last time you got your nails? Look at those. Look at those nails. There we go. Nails.
Now,
It's okay. It's okay.
just because we're doing
Always nice to grab the cartwheel here. So we'll go ahead and turn that cartwheel in. That'll complete that quest. And then they'll be able to get the wood back to Trestle Bridge to help do some repairs. I don't know if you saw it, but Trestle Bridge had been burned. A good portion of the city had been destroyed. So hopefully this will help them out.
I'm sorry.
Aye.
You need something.
Aye, you found one. Sounds like it'll work. It's a bit smaller than the other wheels, so the ride will be a bit rougher. As long as we get this done with the Trestle Bridge, it won't matter how rough the ride is.
Might as well take a moment of your time.
All right, while Noel's here and I put this wheel in this cart, there's one last thing I'd ask you to do. Go back to Elsie and Trestle Bridge and tell her that all is well here. Once the cart is fixed, Noel and I are going to take down a couple more trees and bring our load down to town. Of course, we wouldn't have done that without your help. Thanks for all that. Now hurry. Won't do to stand around here waiting for ARCs. And I think I can go ahead and take my port back to Trestle Bridge. Yep. Go ahead and turn that in real quick. And we can go ahead and take care of the half-orc schemer too, since we found him. As you can see, the town was kind of burnt a little bit.
What do you need?
Matty and Nola safe and sound? Oh, bless you, bless you. That's the best news I've heard in many a day. I was fearing the worst, but I'm glad to hear my worries were for naught. I just hope they'd hurry up and get back to Trestle Bridge. How did they all get a bit of rest until I see them back? Oh god, that hat is ugly. Is the longsword worth it? Is the longsword worth it? 10.7? Yeah. Not really. Not really. Is the hat worth anything? It's worth 2 silver 28, 2 silver 75. I guess we'll take the longsword.
And this is a 345.
You defeated the ugly brute? Thank you, Shintratra. We will have to be less welcoming to travelers now, I'm afraid. If such a man can come unhindered and wreak such havoc, then we'll never be safe. Orcs creep even closer to our gates. These are dangerous times, my friend. So the shield I can't take. The hammer, 13.4. It definitely is an increase. 19 max morale. Regadem is a one-handed mace. 5 agility, 3 vitality. Lose 2 agility, but I gain 5 DPS. 2-handed sword I can't use. And the hat is light armor, so we'll grab. And she's got another quest for me as soon as I get these equipped.
Yes.
Tailor scroll, which I can use. Superb traveler shoes recipe. We'll go ahead and grab that. So we'll equip that. Equip that. 13.4, 10.7, 8.4, and 11.9. So we want the 11.9.
Yep. Yeah, we could.
8.4, 10.7, compared to 13.4 and 11.9. So yeah, so we want to do that. So now at this point, we can go ahead We're not using the sword. But these two we can go ahead and disenchant. We're going to go ahead and do that at this point. Oh, it's locked. I've got to unlock them first. Because modes of enchantment are used to get other items, and I don't need these anymore, so let's go ahead and get rid of them. Better than selling. And we'll go ahead and sell those too. Because I don't need those either. Browse the shop. There they are, and sold. There we go. Okay. And she's got another quest for me.
Please, stay a moment.
Turn east, never north. You've helped us a great deal, but I see that you're ready to be on your way. Would like to give you a word of advice. Follow the greenway north, but do not pass into the shadowed fields. Turn east, the crossroads. Never go north beyond. You would do well to heed this advice, and I bid you a safe journey. Turn east, never north. Ah, east is going to take me all the way to Esteliden, which I do need to go to, and east also gets me Amon Wraith. Now, Esteliden is very interesting. That is where the vendor is to turn in these tattered shadows, which I now have 200 of them. So I think we're going to go ahead and head to Esteliden. We'll go ahead and pick up the ports. We'll go and pick up a couple of the travels along the way. But I really think that's probably the wisest thing to do right now while I'm here. Because also at Esteliden is the Tailors Guild headquarters. So I want to go ahead and start my work on there because that's a whole other faction that's going to take forever to build up. So we'll go ahead and make our way over there now. Oh, good, there's some of that. We'll grab this barrel iron deposit. And there's a silver deposit. Oh, it's a rich one, too. Five chunks of silver and a bloodstone. My jeweler will like that. Pop some oil, pop a scroll. Eat some food. Grab some ash branches.
So he declared her as an accident that fell on a rock without even washing the blood dirt off the face. What an awful!
Inch below her left eye. So yeah. Back shot face.
Yeah, mechanism.
See, I can use those ash branches to make stuff. And there's a Madden Razor Tooth that'll have some. That's a task. Need some hides. There's a sturdy hide. The sign points to a dark land to the north, Farnost. The light of a camp to the right catches. The light of a campfire catches your eye. Up here. Oh. Welcome to the company of another here to my lonely post.
Shadow is on my spirit.
Hey, traveler. If you're in need of a warm fire or a meal, you're welcome to join our strange company. You don't get many folk at the edge of Fornost. What errand could possibly bring you hither?
Will you lend me your ear?
I am Minchin, a ranger of the north, and ever a protector of these lands. My duty bids me to keep watch over the fields of Fornost, for they have grown dark and evil. Wise folk do not come near this place. Allow me to introduce my companion, Colbert the Mad, so he likes to call himself. He wandered out of the field one day and sat himself down at my fire. It was some time ago, and he has not left.
Hello there.
The man fixes you with a hard stare, lines of amusement etched into his pale skin. Yes, I am Colbert the Mad. I come out of Fornost and live to tell the tale. I remember no time before, but I walked the dark fields and saw many things. You're Enchanter the Mad. Yes, mad to come to this place. There are ghosts, yes, and evil spirits, but more terrible than there are any bears. This man seems quite unhinged. Oh, definitely true.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
And then there is Indrahiman, our vigilant lookout. He speaks but rarely and smiles not at all, but his watchful presence eases my fears and lets me sleep better at night, so I do not begrudge him his silence. I believe he came from Melnuin, far to the southeast, but I do not know what brought him hither. He peers at you calmly, but does not speak. After a moment of uncomfortable staring, he looks away and seems to listen intently to some distant sound only he can hear.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
You ask of Indrahiman? He watches and listens all day. Myself, I have a strong hearing, let alone the keen senses of the elves, so I know not what he learns. He speaks very little, but of one thing I am certain. Whatever draws his attention, he fears it. He will not venture into the fields of Fornost to speak it. So what does he hear? You ask Indrahiman what he hears, but he does not respond. His expression is slightly annoyed, as if you have interrupted him into something important. Looks past you, his eyes searching the fell-looking fields. Well, let's see if I hear anything. You suddenly detect, just barely, a far-off sound, ghostly and unsettling. You tell Indrahiman that you have heard a strange voice, and he looks at you sharply. His words come haltingly, as if the common speech is strange to him. You hear the twisted song? Great evil lies beyond the light of this fire. Do you seek death? If not, stay and listen from afar. Indrahiman breaks his silence to caution you against seeking the voice. There is a horse here, but I don't have a corresponding quest for it. How far off is that? That's not that far off. Let's go ahead and see what that is. Then we'll travel to Esladin. New deed, Redeemer. Defeat shadows within the North Downs. 60 for the first level, 120 for the second. As Rangers of Estlin faction, which again is needed for the world, one of the world. There he is, right there. Pretty flowers, so bright and red. Where has life fled? Really?
Why are you bothering me?
Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la. Oh, but it's so long since I've had someone to sing and dance with me. Come, sing. Tra-la-la-li-la-li-la. You've driven off the fell spillet, Olnathon. I am driven from this one, but I am not defeated. We shall meet again. Oh, I saved her from Olnathon. Should go back now. Okay. That was interesting. Go ahead and pick up this Vargas real quick, and we'll probably get attacked by a Wraith, so we'll see if I survive. Not yet. There's a barrel of rich iron deposit and a clawing Vargas. We'll grab that real quick. Oh, and a gold deposit? 2 gold deposits and some U branches sitting right here. We're going to snag those puppies right now because that right there is crafting stuff, and crafting stuff means a lot. You did well. Not many would have survived such an encounter, let alone driven off the fell spirit without harming the girl. That is a one-handed club. 11.9, 6 maximum power, which does me no good. And the boots, which are heavy armor. So which one is worth more? 330, 299. So we'll grab the boots.
Would you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
This poor girl, she's from a farm not far from here. The fell spirit Olnathron seems to have tricked her into coming. My duty does not allow me to pursue the villains of Farnost unless they're unwise enough to venture south of where we stand into the North Downs. I must stay here, but you are bound by no such oath. Of everyone, Colbert the Mad knows the most about Farnost and its many fell landmarks. Maybe he will have an inkling of where Olnathron would likely be hiding. I think at this point, we're going to take off the experience and disabler, and we're going to start gaining some experience.
Greetings, friend.
You want to search the fields of Farnost? You cannot walk the steps I walk without going a tad mad. I come from the north and the west, and I saw piles of dirt with bones sticking out of it, with treasure glinting from within. I saw lights that called me to my death, and I saw graves wherever I looked. Colbert has given you a vague list of landmarks in the western fields. All over there. We're going to come back here, though, because I want to get to I want to get to Essliden. I want to get the landmarks. I want to get the ports. And I want to do a little bit of crafting. I've got some level 22 armor I can make. I'd like to see if I can make it. And it's very important that I get my sturdy horses that do not die. Since I'm dealing with the Rangers, makes sense. Oh, that is a woad plant for navy dye, sea blue dye, and heirloom blue dye. We'll definitely want that.
Dog vomits your alcohol in your cup. What's one of those property of your mom?
Should be coming up on the first horse. Yes, I am. It's just, I think it's up there. Yep, there it is right there. So we'll go ahead, like I said, we're going to make our way to Essliden. See if I can join the Tailor's Guild. I don't know if I'm experienced enough yet. I may still need another level or two of Tailor before I can join the Tailor's Guild. I'm not sure. But this is the first, yeah, it's right up here. Yep, right there. Stable Master right here. I can't travel to Essliden yet, but once we make our way there, we'll be able to. And Minas Ruin, the Western Ruins. There's a deed. I've always liked to search ruins when I have a chance, because there's always there we go. Somebody's already farming the ruins, so I'll let them farm in peace. And I'm going to have to watch myself, because now we're starting to get into red mobs. Orange ones I could take. Red ones, not so much. So we're going to, at this point, make my way very quickly to Essliden. And we're going to ignore most everything else along the way at this point. Now, there are some quests here at this camp, but I'm not going to do them quite yet. Nathan Hodges' farm, mostly because the mobs are red, and I don't want to try to deal with them. Like I said, right now I'm just trying to get to Essliden and trying to get that port and trying to get that faction. That's where the Rangers of Essliden, that's their home. So we'll want to go ahead and try to get that taken care of. To go across that bridge and a little farther east. I know the ruins over here that I can pick up some more supplies for my scholar work.
Okay. Let's not ask what they are. was telling this one. Charm racing. Yeah. On this one before, some of the backwards.
Oh, there's two things in Texas. Here's a clear.
Dead aim Onsberg, yeah. Level 27, that's 5 levels above me, so we'll ignore him. I really don't want to have to try to fight a red wraith if I accidentally trigger it, so I'd rather ignore him for right now. That's a dwarven city up there on the hill. I forget the name of it offhand. We'll be going there eventually, so.
Right.
Please get scared, please get scared. I was read out by the statue of Master for this book.
Goat statue.
It's goats carrying, sitting on logs. It's fun that goats.
We hope they are anyway.
But right there, that's the city of Esliden, and on the hill right in front of it is the skirmish camp.
Yeah. This looks boring.
Thinking about it, great. Yeah. Don't fall into it. It goes all the sand. Say you do it. Overflow is going. Oh boy.
Well, let's avoid that.
Oh boy. Great war civilization.
And here we are at the gates of Esliden.
Yeah, it's something good more.
It's no good for games. What's the picture?
Which of course you tell somebody, oh yeah, World War I.
Greetings.
There's a stable master.
You went back in time and told them, oh yeah, this is World War I.
Oh yeah.
If you went back in time and told somebody from 1960, what's going on? Oh, the Great War. Oh, you mean World War I?
Yeah.
These are all the gear, medium armor smiths. Bowyer, I'm just curious if there's any bows that are better than what I have.
So what's that fun?
Nothing I can use right now, so we can leave you alone. Here's a task board for the Rangers of Esliden. As you can see, they have a bunch of tasks.
Here, squishy. It is my squishy.
Yeah, that's too much more. Sea cucumber.
It is squishy. It is squishy, and I will call it my squishy.
Trainers for the different camps.
Yeah, even stop.
Right here is the reflecting pool. Harried Scholar.
What can I do for you?
This is where you spend the shadows. Amelia's research scroll I can afford. I don't acquire item level 1. Amelia's research and the powers of ring rates of faction. Use this item to immediately gain reputation with this faction.
Well, except for that, maybe that one that was Captain Girl.
Requires acquaintance and level 46. Shadowcat, Shadow Netherhound, Unwelcome Mat, Foot of the Veil, Replica Hammer of the Gloom of Nirn.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff I can't use yet. Amelia's Research Tome. It's 250 faction, but that's going to cost 1 Morgul coin. I can pick up a couple of research scrolls, though, so we'll go ahead and spend some of those. And that'll net me 150 points. Or 250 points of reputation in that faction.
That's a happy slap.
That's a ball correction. That's ball correction.
Which we will go ahead and Amelia Studies. Let's see if I can add that to.
Boring.
But it still doesn't explain what the fuck it is. How do you eat the bees? They just switch. Slightly radioactive. What is this?
Slightly radioactive.
Slightly radioactive. Jack Chat.
I can't add the reputation. Nope, I can't add the reputation yet. Okay, you'll have to update Titan Bar or add that faction.
Slightly radioactive.
But also here, this door, I do believe, using that has no effect. Okay, it must be over here then. Yeah, it's back here.
What is it?
So back here is the guild hall in Esliden.
What do you need?
There's artisan friend section and artisan tailor custom bench decoration recipe. But I need to be friend standing with the range of Esliden first.
That might be excellent.
Crafting trophy trainer.
What do you need?
All you need to do is turn in small treasures and stuff to get these items. This is the craft hall in Esliden. This is where the tailor's hall is. Tailor's Guild, Woodworker's Guild, Jeweler's Guild are all centered right here. So we'll go into the Tailor's Guild.
This is the worst equivalent of those big tires.
See if I can actually join. She won't talk to me.
What can I do for you?
Probably the most insecure horses. This is metal up. Shines very bright.
In order to get that, do not have permission to use that. You must be in the Tailor's Guild to use this item. Pattern recipes. Ah, yes, I can. Requires guild initiate standing with the Tailor's Guild. So I have to join the guild first and get initiate standing before I can start using it. And she won't talk to me yet, so it doesn't look like I can do anything here yet.
It looks vaguely Boolean.
Join the Tailor's Guild. And then join the Scholar's Guild. I can join them both. Introduction to the Tailor's Guild.
A moment of your time, friend.
Note, the guilds are reputation factions that grant advantages in recipe execution. Reputation is increased by bartering special crafting items. I see you've recently gained access to the Tailor's Guild, friend. That is a great achievement on the path of crafting. The guild is a faction that can grant eligible crafters advantages in their craft. In the beginning, you can access better recipes than what you would normally find in the world. As you increase in reputation, you gain access to get more recipes. And Introduction to the Scholars Guild is the same way. And that one is in Elrond's library in Riverdale.
It's pretty tall. It's a power that.
So we'll need to head to Riverdale, which luckily I do have support for.
What do you need?
Welcome to the Tailor's Guild. This is an excellent faction for tailors who are looking to benefit from their expertise. As the leader of this faction, it is my role to oversee the advancement of your reputation and trade your items in. I will gladly collect everything you make from our own guild recipes. To collect the recipes to make the items I seek, you should speak with Jarmalar and then with Toby Eatwell. They will help get you started. So we go to Jardar. You will notice that I have many new recipes for sale. As your crafting ability increases, more recipes will become available, so check back with me often. The patterns are made from the recipes I sell. Those items are ones you may give to Hembrunilf in exchange for reputation. This is the only way to get reputation.
Okay.
So now I can browse the shop. I can go to Tailor 3. Now I can get the medium and the small expert pattern recipes. I'll go ahead and memorize those. Now they're time limited. You can only complete them every couple of days or so. I'm the vendor you should come to when you're ready to reap your rewards. I might not have anything you can use just yet, but my recipes will be available once you advance your reputation with us. The goods that you can make from my recipes are far superior to any other recipe you find, and will guarantee the utmost success in crafting. Make sure you come back again once you've reached acquaintance level with the guild.
Wire tubers.
Now, I don't believe there's anything here I can take. Tailor 3. Yeah, I need apprentice of the guild standing before I can grab any of those recipes. But I can use this right now, and I can gain 300 faction points. And we'll go ahead and add...
Thank you.
Tailor's Guild and Scholar's Guild to the list of tracked factions.
Oh, thank God.
And right there, as you can see, I have 300 for the Tailor's Guild. I'm already an initiate, so that was a good start. 4 chunks of gold ore. That means my crafting. Yep, it is full. So there's some things I can move out of here real quick to give to either sell or give to my like the amethyst. We can move out of here. And we can move the gold in. Move the bloodstone out. Move the wood plant in. And that's a sell. So it goes over there.
It's a circuit board.
So let's see. Brush. A bunch of raspberries can go. The chunk of barrow iron ore, chunk of clear rock salt can go. The chunk of copper ore can go. Brimstone can get sold. Gold ore I'm keeping though. Gray rock salt can go to my corpse. And we'll keep the iron ore. Silver ore though can go because I'm trying to get my other crafter up. The opals can go. The rubies can go because that can make good stuff. Sapphire shards can go. All right. So now what I will do is load up my shared storage, go to my lore master, and just start chucking all this in. No, not Hunter. Ah. Silver ingots can come out because I don't need that. Sapphire shards can come out. Brushlight candle I can use. Taters can come out. Stalks of rhubarb can come out. That's in the wrong place. Sprigs of is in the wrong place. That can get sold. Keep. That can get withdrawn. That can get withdrawn. That can get withdrawn. That can get withdrawn.
So you're not telling us what it is. The scam is called brushing.
Lore master. Put all this stuff in the lore master stuff because that's also my cook and farmer and jeweler. So we can go ahead and move all this stuff over here, get it out of my bags, get it out of my inventory. We'll go ahead and log on to my person here off camera, and we used a lot of that stuff. I think I've already known. I don't have that, so we'll grab that. And that's Scholar already know, but it's a single-use recipe. So we'll go ahead and save that. And the Hunter.
Okay. The disintegrator here. It's a William Q-47 space modulator.
There we go. Because those are single-use recipes. So these can all get sold. And those can get sold. So we open up the shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. All that can go. Goodbye. Okay, so I've done all that stuff, and I think this is a good place for me to go ahead and stop for the day. So I would like to thank everybody for joining me. I've had a good time. We've accomplished a lot. We fought a ring wraith. We've completed the Farmers Faire. We've done some hunting and adventuring, and I've made my way to Estleden. So when we continue on Monday, which will be my next LOTRO stream, we're going to get right into adventuring. I'm going to be doing some stuff over the weekend, some more crafting and stuff, and get everything ready. Probably playing my Lore Master for a little while now. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. As a quick reminder, I do have a kinship that is on the Angmar server. It's the Knights of the Third Age. We'd love to have you join so that we can start building up the kin and start doing things together as a group. I'd like to start doing that once we get a few more people involved. My next stream is going to be SWTOR Sunday, which will be this Sunday at 2 p.m. And I'll be doing Star Wars: The Old Republic. And honestly, thank you very much for joining me. I cannot do this without you. So like, subscribe, thumbs up, hit all the buttons, do all the things, and I will see you all very soon. Take care and be safe.